Being an introvert and having a lone wolf personality share some common traits, yet they represent distinct aspects of an individual's social and interpersonal preferences. Introversion. Introversion is a personality trait characterized by a preference for solitude and quieter, less stimulating environments. You see, introverts often find social interactions draining and need time alone to recharge. They may have a smaller circle of close friends but still value meaningful relationships. Introverts are not necessarily antisocial, they simply prioritize depth over breadth in their social connections. Lone wolf personality. Now, a lone wolf personality goes beyond introversion to reflect a more intentional and pronounced independence. You see, while introverts may enjoy solitude, those with a lone wolf personality actively seek and embrace a solitary lifestyle. They have a strong inclination toward self-sufficiency and may prefer to handle challenges independently. The lone wolf often operates on the fringes of social circles and may choose isolation deliberately, not just as a preference but as a way of life. So with that in mind, here are 5 signs you have a lone wolf personality and are not just an introvert. Number 1. Extended solo retreats. Extended solo retreats are not just a preference for quietude, they represent a deliberate and profound immersion into the solitude of one's own company. For those who find solace in extended periods of seclusion, these retreats are more than just a break from the external world. They are a conscious choice to embrace the richness of one's internal world. During these retreats, the individual seeks not only physical isolation but a detachment from the constant hum of external influences. It's a deliberate step away from the noise of daily interactions, allowing for a deeper connection with personal thoughts, emotions, and reflections. The retreat becomes a sacred space, a sanctuary where the individual can explore the vast landscapes of their mind without the distractions of external stimuli. In the cocoon of extended solo retreats, there's an intentional slowing down of the pace of life. It's an opportunity to savor the simple moments, to engage in introspection without the pressure of external expectations. The individual may find solace in activities that recharge the spirit, be it reading, creating, or simply being in tune with the rhythms of nature. They allow the individual to shed the layers of external identities and expectations, offering a chance to rediscover and reconnect with the core of who they are. It's a journey inward, a pilgrimage to the depths of self-awareness that is often hard to attain amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life. Number 2. Trust in personal instincts. A deep trust in personal instincts goes beyond mere reliance on gut feelings. It's a profound belief in the inner compass that guides one through the complexities of decision-making. For those who harbor this trust, the journey of choices becomes an intimate dialogue with the self, a conversation where intuition plays a leading role. This trust is rooted in an understanding that personal instincts are not arbitrary whispers but reflections of accumulated wisdom, a distillation of experiences, emotions, and a keen awareness of one's values. It's an acknowledgement that amid the noise of external opinions and societal expectations, there exists an inner voice that speaks with a unique clarity, offering guidance that resonates with the essence of one's being. In decisions big and small, there's a reliance on this internal navigation system. It's a recognition that personal instincts are not infallible but are indeed a valuable compass that aligns with the authentic self. This trust often leads to a sense of empowerment as the individual embraces the responsibility of steering their own course through the vast sea of choices. While others may seek external validation or adhere to consensus, those who trust their personal instincts are comfortable charting unconventional paths. Let's be clear, it's not a rejection of external advice, but a discerning evaluation of how well it aligns with the inner compass. To put it simply, this trust serves as a filter, allowing in only that which resonates with the individual's authentic voice. In moments of uncertainty, instead of succumbing to the pressure of external expectations, there's a turning inward. The individual trusts that within the depths of their consciousness, there exists a reservoir of insight that can illuminate the path forward. Number 3. Minimal social circles. Choosing to maintain minimal social circles reflects a deliberate and thoughtful approach to relationships where quality often takes precedence over quantity. It goes beyond a mere preference for solitude or introversion. It's a conscious curation of the people one allows into the intimate spaces of their life. For those who embrace minimal social circles, relationships are not merely social currency. They are deeply meaningful connections that require investment of time, energy, and emotional commitment. It's an acknowledgement that genuine connections demand a level of emotional availability and reciprocity that may be challenging to sustain across a large number of relationships. The emphasis on minimalism in social circles is a reflection of a desire for depth rather than breadth. Instead of spreading oneself thin across numerous acquaintances, the individual chooses to cultivate a select few relationships where authenticity, understanding, and mutual support can flourish. There's a recognition that these relationships act as anchors, grounding the individual amidst life's fluctuations. While others may thrive in expansive social networks, those with minimal social circles find solace in the simplicity of their interpersonal landscape. It allows for a focused investment in the well-being of a select few, fostering a depth of connection that transcends the superficiality often associated with a larger social circle. This intentional minimalism extends beyond the quantity of relationships to the quality of interactions. It involves a conscious evaluation of the dynamics within each relationship, ensuring that they align with the individual's values, contribute positively to their growth, and offer genuine companionship. The emphasis is on creating a space where both parties can authentically be themselves without the need for masks or pretenses. If you're loving our content, consider becoming a channel member. As a member, you'll have the power to help choose which video topics we cover, receive exclusive badges to showcase your support, and enjoy priority in our responses to your comments. Number 4. Anonymous contributions. In the realm of anonymous contributions, the focus shifts from the individual to the impact of the contribution itself. It embodies a philosophy that values the inherent goodness of the act, emphasizing the importance of making a positive difference over personal acclaim. This form of giving transcends the societal norms that often tie the significance of an action to the visibility of the contributor. The decision to remain anonymous in contributions is, in many ways, an expression of humility. It's a recognition that the essence of the act lies in its ability to create positive change, not in the acknowledgement one might receive. This humility is woven into the fabric of the act itself, elevating the purity of the gesture without the influence of ego or the desire for external validation. For those who can choose anonymity in their contributions, the act becomes a silent statement of selflessness. It's not about carving a space in the public narrative, but about contributing to the collective well-being with the genuine intention to make a difference. And this form of giving operates in the background, away from the glare of recognition, highlighting a commitment to the cause rather than personal accolades. In a society that often values visibility and acknowledgement, anonymous contributions stand as a testament to the belief that the impact of kindness and generosity doesn't require a face or a name. It's an understanding that the silent, unseen gestures can have a profound and lasting effect, creating a ripple of positive change without the need for external validation. Number 5. Reluctance to ask for help. For those who harbor a reluctance to seek assistance, there's often a deep-seated belief in the power of self-reliance. It's not just a preference, it's a conscious choice to navigate the twists and turns of life relying primarily on one's own capabilities. This reluctance may stem from a fear of dependency, a concern that relying on others could compromise the individual's autonomy and sense of agency. The aversion to asking for help may also be rooted in a desire to project an image of competence and strength. There's a certain pride in being able to handle challenges independently, and the act of seeking help may be perceived as an admission of vulnerability, a chink in the armor of self-sufficiency. The individual may fear that asking for assistance could be interpreted as a sign of weakness, and on top of that, there could be a reluctance to burden others with personal challenges. Those who hesitate to seek help often carry the weight of their struggles internally, unwilling to impose their problems on others. This reluctance may be driven by a genuine consideration for the well-being of those around them, a desire not to disrupt the equilibrium of their relationships with personal difficulties. In some cases, a past experience of feeling let down or misunderstood when seeking help can contribute to this reluctance. The fear of potential judgment or a lack of understanding may act as a deterrent, leading the individual to adopt a more solitary approach to problem solving. These videos will be really helpful for you.